What a beautiful music, huh? What a beautiful music. What a beautiful music, boys. I would say plane shift music is pretty good overall. No? I think it is. I think it is. Okay, I'm nearly ready. Just fixing the webcam. Because I know you want to see my face. I know. Bam bam baram bam 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 baram bam bam bam. Bam bam baram bam bam. Well. Hello, good evening everyone and welcome. Let's develop some games together tonight. Why not? Why not? Yeah. So I was looking at yes. So we were working on the main plot. Main plot meaning the possibility to add to your client the main plot, main events, okay? Because we want this to become the fil rouge. The fil rouge that is connecting all the most important pieces of the story of the game. And we want also to display it on the client side. Yes, we want. And we want to associate. We want to associate it to the discoveries. So it's done in the same way that we do discoveries. Now, I have to go and check a few things because at the moment I think I'm sending out preloading story. I need to understand if this is actually working, but I think it does. Let's launch it 1 second and see. I want to see if this one is properly loaded, but I assume it is. Compendium story. Actually, if I have one compendium, compendium. Yeah, compendium story loaded. Yeah, it is working. Okay, yeah, I don't have to launch it then. So assuming that works, so we are loading the stories properly, right? Which is very nice. What we want to do, we want on the client side to receive. Yeah, the only question is. Where do we do it? Yeah, I have to think a bit about, because yes, we have one call. That is the one in Planeship Player Controller, right here. Which is the receive compendium story, but who is requesting this, right? So that's the question. Who is requesting this? Do we have an original request? Because we have this save and send story, but save and send compendium entry. I don't think it's this. I think we have another function. I mean, there should be another function that is sending out send compendium data. Here it is. Okay. 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 I already did it. I just don't know if I... Hello, Hula. Good evening. How are you today? We are continuing on our journey to having a functional... Oops. Having a functional... Here it is. Here it is. There it is. I have to update the Patreon number, because it went down a bit. I mean, not by much, but I think we are 52 at the moment. We are 52 Patreons. 51. We lost someone else. No! Why? Don't do this. Okay, we are 51. 51 is anyway a good number. Let me change that. Patreon goal, yes. We are back to 51, boys. We need some new Patreons. We want to reach 60. A little cold. Here in Italy is not too bad. Yeah, it started to be cold, but if you think that we are in the middle of November, right? So we are the 14th of November. It's still extremely good, no? Good weather, I think. So... receive compendium NPC, receive compendium story, receive compendium faction. Yes, these are the ones that we are going to use. So we need to create the methods for all of this. I think we can do it already for all three, why not? So we add a new event. A new custom event, and we call it receive compendium NPC on client. Right? And then we create another one and we call it receive compendium story on client. And then receive compendium factions on client. Okay. Actually, the input is always the same. Is an array of codex story. Okay. Sorry, it's an array of... What? Well, this one... No, they are actually different. Because this one is... This one is codex story. Okay. But okay. Codex location. I'm not fully convinced that we are doing the right thing there. Because receive, for example, receive compendium factions, right? We are sending out FPS codex items. Yes, okay, that one I understand. But then locations, for example. We are sending FPS location, probably because it was too different to be... Okay, I see. Yeah, it was too different, okay. Fine. Fine. So we need to make them all... Ah, you see that here. At the end I decided to have codex item, At the end I decided to have codex item. Okay. We decided to get... Wait. Okay. Fine. That is newly discovered, and this one is Codex Factions. I mean, some of these pieces we will add only. No. No, wait a second. Yeah, there is item, man. Okay. At least we have them, you know, already predefined. We just need to be sure that we click on random client, replicated on client, and reliable, right? So this is the only thing that we need. Yes, it's the only thing that we need. Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, it may look a bit confusing, but each of these blocks, you know, is one part of the compendium. So the one we need to work on is this one, receive compendium story. So here we move from the server side to the client side. Oops, to the client side, and then in the client side we need to go in our win compendium, right? In our win compendium, and in win compendium we will have to call something similar to this. At the moment we don't have let me see, maybe I created it. Here we have receive compendium locations, receive compendium locations. This is all creatures. I think I will create another graph and I will call it story. And we will create a new event called receive compendium story. And we said that this is using what? This is using Codex story. So I have to add exactly the same parameters here. And the newly created. Now for the story, I don't know if I really want to have the pop-up, right? Probably I don't want. Bum 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 bum. Newly created. Bum bara bum bara bum bara bum bara bum bum bum. Is the music too loud? Maybe it's too loud, huh? Well, I think it's this piece that is particularly epic. It's particularly epic and strong. I reduced it a bit. So for example, here we are saying receive companion locations, Codex locations, blah 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 for each loop. Get player control, branch, no. So we have to do something similar to this. What is this 02? Item type? Main map or sub map? Okay, locations. I don't have it yet. Okay. I understand. So yeah, we need to do something very similar to this. We need to do something very similar. But to me, the important point, is that we are not sending this newly discovered at the beginning, right? Yeah, exactly. Ouch. PX code is story structure. Why cannot be broken down? Because it's not a blueprint enabled thingy. Okay. That is probably the reason why. No, it is. It is, but it's not. This part is not enabled. Why? I think it should. Let's do it, boys. I think these descriptions on the side are... The description on the side are just making things more unreadable. I think I just did a mistake. No? Icon is not described. Subtype. Para pa 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 para pam. Okay, it's a bit more verbose, but let's say that we have the... Yeah, let's say now this space doesn't make sense anymore, but before was to align everything to the same, but now it's looking stupid, so... Okay, we can have it like this, so it will pop up. It will pop up. So we received the system message. And then we play the start animation. And then we can switch on the subtype. Okay, so yeah, I think I have everything. Just need to connect that. Okay, and then we will break. Yeah, I need to recompile. I need to recompile, boys. Let's do it. While I'm recompiling, I'm just going to the bathroom a millisecond and I'm coming back. You thought I was here the whole time, huh? Because it was my face, but in reality I was not. He's an imposter, he's a clone. He's a clone of myself, it's not me. No, in reality it is me. My face looks exactly like that. I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger. Para-para-pa-pa-para-pam. Para-pa-pa-para-pam-pam-pam. Sorry, I got distracted 1 second by someone sending me messages, but it's fine. Can I open? Oh, our compendium is all grey. Why is all grey? Ah, we know why, yeah? We know why. Story. So now we should be able to break this, right? Ah, you see, now it's possible to break it. So now we need to think what... We need to think... you discover a new knowledge. A story chapter. Something like that. I don't know. Story... A story... a chapter of a story? I don't know. Story chapter. Story something. So after this... What we were doing? Well, we were just going for locations and switching on the type, and then based on the type, we were doing our thing, right? Yeah. So here is the same. It is the same. So we have the ID that we care up to a certain point, but anyway, we have the item type that we said that it must be, yeah. Chapter or home story world. At the moment we only have one equal to home world story, right? We have one item type 1, yes, equal to home world story, exactly. So I think that we need to do a switch. Yes, the switch I think is good. We do a switch and we say if the item type is 1, if the item type is 1, so it is a home world, then what we want to do, we want to create a new widget and put it into Okay, and here is where we need to design. Here is where we need to design the new widget. So we need a widget on the left and we need a widget on the right. The widget on the left is vertical box. Vertical box. I don't think I need this sides box, no? Maybe I needed it. Maybe I needed it. But what is there is this padding. I mean, it can be 5. Let's call it story chapters or something like that. So story chapters is the one where we need to put our information in. And this vertical box. Okay, at the moment the story chapter will be super easy. We just be, I think, just the title. I think we will improve it in the future. For now it can just be the title. There is a scroll box, huh? Okay, so we need a new in-game widget. There will be compendium something. WD compendium. Yeah, I don't have any. WD compendium story. WD compendium story. WD compendium story will contain I think we can copy it from well, it doesn't have an icon though, but yeah, we can copy it from the merchant categories. I think it's the same. Cat name. Cat stands for category name. Cat name. Yeah, I think it's probably better if we just duplicate this, you know, because this is exactly, we need exactly the same. We need this, we need the highlight, so it's basically identical to this. Yep. I think we can just duplicate this. It will be way quicker. So this companion story we can actually delete. Can I call it story, or you think that it will complain? Didn't complain too much. Okay, so compendium story. Ba-da-ba-dam-bam. Ba-dam-ba-dam-bam. So I think we can have a story, click the dispatcher. We can have, I mean, everything else is the same, just you just need to rename them, like story ID and, you know, story everything. What? Can I rename it, please? I cannot. Okay. Wait. WD compendium story. So we have our WD compendium story. Fantastic. So we create a new widget. We need to set it up somehow, right? So I think we need a setup of some kind, similar to what we were doing here. Yeah, set up map item. So we need a setup whatever that is setting that. And okay, in this case it was doing way more stuff, so we don't need that, but we need anyway. I didn't have a setup here, probably I was just setting the, I think it would be good to have a, strange though, we don't have a setup. We were probably doing from outside. Yeah, I guess so. We're doing it from the outside, but I think we need a setup. We need a setup story item. I think as an input we can get this thing. PS story, a PS compendium story, right? PS codex story. Okay. And yes, the first thing that we do, we just store it that way. I don't think I need the story ID because the story ID is anyway included into this. Right, we have the ID there. So if we want to send the ID back, we can just take it from there. I think so. I think I can just do that. Okay. Now we have the name and we have the creative, right? And we have everything else. So the first thing we want to do, we want to set the name to the name, right? Very smart thing to do. So we set this and we set it to this name, so at least we see it on the UI. And for the actual content, we will set it only when clicked, right? Right. Okay, so now we have our item. So we need to call the setup, and from the setup we need to pass in this guy. Right, and from this guy we have to add it as a child. Wait, I need to get my scroll, whatever it is, this thing, right? And this one I add the child this guy, and okay, so this will allow us to view the story chapter in the UI, and pretty much nothing else. So this is what this allows us to do at the moment, and we do it for every chapter that we receive, right? We do it for every chapter. Then when completed, do I need to do something when completed? No, we don't do anything here, so we'll not do nothing there as well. Okay. I just need to bind... exactly, I just need to bind the event to the dispatcher. I just need to bind it to the dispatcher, and we will have to create a new event. Yes, we will have to create completely new event. And this one will be story clicked. This will be story clicked, boys. And when I click my story, I don't know if I want to go here, but probably yes. I think I want. So that is, you know, the beginning. And when I click my story, what needs to happen? Well, when I click my story, we need to display on the right side a new widget. Right now, I think we will have two types of widgets. We will have a home world widget, and we will have another chapter kind of widget. So I think we need to create a WD compendium story home. Maybe we can start from scratch, because this one is a bit weird. This one is a bit of a strange guy. So we'll call it WD compendium home. WD compendium home. And we will have it. So I think I want to display. Yeah, we will have the text for sure. Now this text will be size. I have no idea, but for sure not 24. I think we went for like 16. And the only problem is that on this guy we need also the ability to replay the story, right? So the text is not enough, right? So like we said, I want to have the text right here, and then I want to have a replay button. Now, so I can have my text like this. I can have an auto wrap, and I can then have next to it the replay. I think it would be nice to select a button that is the same like the same style. Nope. Button that is like yes, like this guy. Like this guy. I don't know if I want to call it replay, but for now, for lack of better term at the moment, we will call it replay. Right? It's the one that allows you to see again the original story. And yeah. Story item. So I think we can create a new widget. Do we want to create a widget? Do we want to create a widget on the fly, or do we want to keep all the widgets available? I think we can create a widget on the fly, because anyway, I think you will click very little on this thing. I think we can create widget. And this will be our compendium home. And I think we can have the setup as usual. I think the setup, so we will have a setup compendium home. I think the setup is always a good idea. Setup compendium home, it will take as an input a codex story. Codex, let's say, yeah, let's call it codex story. Okay, my GG. My editor needs to be restarted. Just the way it is sometimes, boys. Just the way it is. Today is Monday. I guess that on Monday people are not very eager to look at what I'm doing, huh? I see there is not too many of you, but anyway, thank you for the people that are here. Thank you to the people that are here. Just to see a bit what I'm doing. And build this thing together with me. Right? Because we are building it together. Aren't we? I think we are. We are building it together. So Hula, you can, you know, when this will be finished, to say, oh, I built it as well. You can say that. Compendium home. Compendium home. I forgot what I was doing. Ah, yes, I was doing codex story. Codex story. Yes. Okay, so we call the setup from here. No. We call the setup from here. Codex story. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, why not? Why not? You can say, well, you know, I was there and somehow I built it. Well, you didn't build it, but anyway, I was there. Okay, so this create compendium, set compendium home, set up compendium home with the codex story, and then we need to do the selection. Who is selecting stuff? Who is doing the highlight? We are doing the highlight, or someone else is doing the highlight? What the hell? In this case, no one is doing the highlights. But I think, yes, I need to do it myself. So I think I need to do... So on this particular widget... Right? Highlight selected, highlight selected, highlight selected item, highlight selected category. Yes, I need a function that is basically the same as this. Identical to this. Identical to this. In this case, it was on the main window, so I need to do it. Mistakes were made. This was called highlight selected, highlight selected story. And highlight selected story will take this and this, and we cast this to WD compendium story, and it will highlight, and yep. I love copy paste because I don't need to think about it. And here, and here we do what? The current one? No, the one that has been selected. So we need an input that is the codex story. Well, no, that is the selected item, right? Yeah, it's the same. We can call it like this. But this should be a widget, WD story. Okay. 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 So now that we have the highlight selected category, as soon as one has been clicked, we do what we need to do, and then we select it, right? We do what we need to do, and then we highlight it. So we do what we need to do, and then we highlight it. Okay. Fine. Fine, boys. I think up to here we are good, huh? Up to here we are good. Okay, up to here we are good. So, we definitely need to display on the right side. I don't know if I really want to create the widget or I want to, but yes, I think I have to create the widget. The only problem of creating the widget all the time, but yes, I think there is no other way, because like, yeah, like we do the same here. It is actually rebuilding the whole thing. I think it's fine. I just need to make it a child of what? I just need to put it in this vertical box. So in this vertical box, instead of having this chapter title, right? I think I need to delete this. I think I need to make, well, I don't even know if I really need a vertical box though, because I don't think I need a vertical box, but because I will need to have my story thingy inside of this, and the story name, compendium story. No, not my story thingy. I need to have my homeworld thingy. Exactly. Now if we do it without a grid, it will not be very well formatted. So I think we needed to actually, I think we have, yeah, I think we have to. I think we need to have a grid inside of this. I think we need a grid panel. And we need to have our button replay on column 1, and we need to have this guy Probably with a sides box that is at least overriding the width to, I don't know, a value that we will decide. Or wait, or I can avoid the sides box. Because if I have my grid, if I have my grid panel, okay, let me remove the sides box 1 second. If I have my grid panel, just say 2 columns, right? Where column 1 is 1 and column 0 is 1 and column 1 is 0. This will take the whole space that is available on the father object, no? Exactly. So the replay is all to the right and the text is all here. Now we may want to have a bit of padding on the left of this guy, like probably 80. Holy, we broke it, boys. Okay, like this. So that if this text is very long, you know, it is not going, yeah. I think it's nice. Now, do you think it will be centered vertically or not? I don't know. I don't know. Let me take any random text and see what happens. If I say that my text is this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, better. This guy didn't update. This guy is going crazy. Holy shit. Why this guy didn't update? I don't know. Now it did. Yeah, I think it's okay. So we have our text. We need to have a bit of a space. Yeah, the padding. Let's always put a bit of a padding on the left, on the top, so that it's not annoyingly in the middle, right? And I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Good. Okay, so this one we have. This one we have. And I think it's good enough. Now we need to do the setup of this thing, because at the moment we are not setting up anything. I just call the function, but the function is empty. So the setup will be to, so this will be txt content. It becomes a variable, and here we set the text, and this text would be set on our content. Do we want to have a title? No, I think we have it selected on the left. Who cares about a title? I don't think we want a title. Nah. And then what? And then we want to set up the replay button though, because we want to know the subtype. So this subtype ID needs to become a variable. Oh my god, someone is calling me, boys. 1 second. 1 second. Sometimes, you know, stuff happens. And I need to do things. It will be super quick. Two minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so we do the setup. We set the subtype because the subtype is the one that we will use for yeah. For the this is basically the race ID. Right? There is the race ID. And we set, so we need to set this into our, so always into our compendium home, yes. And then when you click on replay, right? When you click on replay, we want to take the subtype ID and switch based on the race. So I don't know if I want to do a switch or if I want to do a if equal to, but probably a switch is okay because our races at the end are all one after the other. So we'll be from 0 to 12 pretty much, right? From 0 to 12. from 0 to 12, and now we need yeah, how do we do this? Basically, we have to invoke the same thing that we are invoking with the character creation. The same thing that we are invoking with the character creation. So if I go in game, Windows, no. If I go in main menu, because the character creation is out of this, huh? And I go character creation. Exactly. I think we could even call this function. The problem is that I think that this window doesn't exist anymore. I think this window does not exist anymore. Does not. Because if we change something here, we need to change it also on the other side, right? And Diaboli and Lemur, eh? The Diaboli story is nearly done, but is not completed yet. The artist kind of disappeared for 2 weeks maybe, for 10 days, 2 weeks. Pity, because I really want to finish this, but we still have another race after this. Yeah, she's not answering. Risky business. I have some previews, but okay, so we have to, the problem is that we basically have to redo this, right? Unless maybe I call a function, but the problem is where to put this function. Because the function will be a copy paste of this. But I think I also need to set, you know, this start animation. Do I need to carry over? Do I need to carry over this information to all the windows until the last? I think I have to, because because they are all different widgets. So Oh my god, I have to modify them all. I have to modify them all. Basically, I need to know when I'm going through the screens, through the character creation, or through the replay, right? These are completely different use cases, and if I am in character creation in the last screen, I will have to, like here, right? In the last screen, I'm going to the warp. In the last screen, I'm going to the warp. While in the other case, I'm not. Or I do a dirty trick that is to check if character categories UI is available as a window, but I think it's a very dirty trick. I think but I need to modify them all. Oh my god. I need to modify them all. Because basically here, you know, when we reach this place, I will have to say, if is character creation, do this. If it's not character creation, just close this window, right? Yes, I need to do it. I think there is no other solution. There is no other solution. So I need to pass a parameter here, plus I need to copy this wall monster. I need to copy this wall monster. Yeah. I'm thinking if there is a better way, but I don't see a better way. Is there a better way? Is there a better way? Well, I could keep this information statically somewhere, right? Instead of passing it through. But I think if we reason object oriented, you know, that screen should have this information within himself. I don't think that is a good idea that there is an external controller of that, right? So yeah, I think. Now the problem is that I need to add a parameter here to all of the windows, and the parameter will be is replay, right? I need to add this is replay to every screen. Every screen. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in particular to the fifth one. To the fifth one, I have to do the change. Luckily start with boolean, so we don't have to change the type. But yes, I have to do it everywhere, boys. Everywhere. I have to do it everywhere. Is 1 million screens, is 1 million screens. Okay, let's do it with 1 and see if it works, right? But yes, this will become a variable, so we'll promote it to variable, set into the window, and when we get here, we then use it to do the if only in the last. Yeah, but we have to do that. There's no way. Oh my god. Okay, fine. There is no other solution, boys. There is no other solution. I think the other solutions are worst. So I need to do this operation on all the screens. I think there are like 50 of them. Are you ready? We have to go through this change 50 times. I don't think there is a better solution. The better solution will be to keep this information outside of the screens, but I want the screen to know which kind of screen it is, because maybe in the future we will use this information for something else, right? I don't know for what, but I think it's anyway a better design to have it embedded. Yeah, the problem is that I have to do it everywhere. And it is only the first change, because then the second change is that when this is completed and we arrive here, and we are, I mean, if we are in the first scene, we just need to do this. You know, it's just a get replay and set it in the next animation cycle, right? And so on and so on and so on and so on. For all the screens. So every screen knows that is a replay. But then the problem is that in the last, right? In the last, which is this, I will have to say, I will have to branch, right? And if it's replay, we just remove from parent. If it's not replay, we go through this, right? So exactly. This change is only needed in the last of the screens, so it's not that terrible, but still we need to do this everywhere and save everything. There's a bit of manual work here. Monkey work. So in theory the Dermorian is done. Right? Yeah, in theory the Dermorian is done. Okay, let's do the alien. I want to do it in sequence so I don't forget any. Let's do the Enkidukai next. So add is replay. Add is replay. If I make a mistake, if I make a mistake, it will be a bit of a mess, because you will basically have okay. Then we need to get then we need to make it a variable. I mean, yeah, variable. No. Serious? The funny thing that you can still click. You can still click and it works, but you don't see it. When my editor goes crazy, I can still click, you see? But you don't see it. Ah, why this is different? Ah, probably because there was no animation. Because there was no animation. Yeah, that's probably the reason, hopefully. We will have to test this, boys, huh? You will test it. You will test it for me, right? Okay, after we done this, we need to take our is replay, get, and put there. The replay, get, put there. And here we need to do branch. And this. Okay. So this in theory also for Anki, is done. Why it doesn't like it? Because it doesn't see the variable. Probably because these one are not recompiled yet, so I should basically compile them from the last to the first. Yes. Because they are waiting the other to be updated. You see, if I do it backward, it works. Okay. Okay, nice. So also the Anki are done. Also the Anki are done. So what we will do here, we will wait. Okay. So we will basically keep this one with is replay off everywhere. You see that now all these ones have replay off. And we will then do replay on in our compendium, right? Okay, let me just restart the editor because it's bugged. The editor is bugged. Take a screenshot. Okay. This functionality anyway will be very nice because it will allow to the people that have characters already created to actually see the story, right? Because otherwise they would not see it. They will have to like recreate another character of the same race just to see the story. While with this functionality, they can actually see it. Right? I think it's pretty good, huh? It is pretty good. I think it's pretty good, boys. So you have the chance to see all the screens now, eh? Because you have to open them all. Insane. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted by people. Getting distracted by people. They don't know that I'm doing very important stuff. Like making plane shift, and they just distract me the whole way, the whole time. So we do the same operation, boys, over and over. We have to do it for all the screens. We have to do it for all the screens, believe it or not, like it or not. We have to go through all the screen and do these operations. We have to. One day we will also have a voiceover on this. Don't worry, I'm committed to have it. I don't know when, but we will. We will have it. Okay, so now. Bling, bling, this guy doesn't stop writing stuff to me. Okay, and branch. And boom. Okay. So we did also the Klyros or Kleros, but I would say Klyros is fine. Still a few to go. Still a few to go. And then we need to do the... Yeah. Okay. Klyros done. Now Kran. Kran is only 4 scenes. Not 5. You're going to see all the screens, guys, because I have to open them. So in case you missed some of the screens. Okay. Now you may say, why you didn't do a class widget on top of this and deriving everything. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Because these things are slightly, you see, CRAN 3, I mean, they are slightly different, so they are not exactly identical. Depends on what is on the screen, depends on the voice lines, depends, so it's not a full copy paste, it's not just duplicated code, is specialized. Specialized for each screen, boys. Specialized. For each screen. Okay. Monkey business. Okay, CRAN done. How many are we missing? 3. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. We can do it. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Why is putting it after? No? I prefer to do it in a sequence. It's less confusing. I mean, I repeat the same action over and over, and then I do another pass. It's quicker than doing all the changes at once, because my brain is faster if it's just repeating stuff, you know? So it's a bit easier. And unfortunately, we have a lot of screens. If you only had one, but we have a lot of homeworld stuff. No. The editor went GG already again. I don't know why it's happening so often now. I don't understand. Should I recompile or... I don't know, it seems that... Anyway. I can kind of work anyway, but... because I know where things are. And so I can do it blindly. Right? Oops. But... definitely not the best way. Okay. I hope I didn't make a mistake, otherwise I have to fix it in 20 screens. I mean in 30 screens or 40 screens, but hopefully I didn't make a mistake, so... Maybe we could have tested one first. Oh my god, if he's wrong, no, but it's impossible. It's wrong. We're just setting a variable and using that variable, so Cannot be. It cannot be. Okay, so we did that. You see that now is replays. It starts to be pretty much everywhere. There are still a few missing. I cannot align. Okay, GG. There is still one missing or two missing. So we didn't alter. We have to do Stone Hammer. Stone Hammer has very nice screens. Certain screens are very, very nice. Like this one I like, but there is one that is even better. This one is very nice. This one is also cool. This one is the best in terms of colors and detail. Well, this one is okay. Okay, so now we need to promote to variable. Edit here. Promote to variable, boys. Oops, didn't work. Promote to variable. You're nearly there, eh? Nearly done. Nearly done, my friends. Okay. Now, this. If someone is looking casually at the stream, he will think that I'm in a loop, you know? I'm like this, the stream is in a loop. Say, hey, the stream is not working. The guy's doing always the same operation over and over. There is something wrong. But no, it is really what I have to do. It is really what I have to do. I have to do this thing over and over for all the screens. It's really what I'm doing. It is really exactly what I am doing. I'm doing the same operation 40 times. Believe it or not. Okay. Elian, the last one, boys. The last one, and then we are done with this pass. We still need to do a few things, but still need to do a few things. This one is probably one of the worst that we have, but anyway. Maybe I will remake. I will ask another artist to remake it. There are few screens that are really not very good. At the end, they should just convey the story, but it's a bit of a pity that the quality of some of the screens is definitely lower. I don't know if I really want to remake them, but yeah, maybe yes. I swear I'm not in a loop, okay? I know I'm doing the same thing, but I'm doing it on different screens. So I'm not in a loop, boys. I'm not looping, okay? This is not a looping stream. I'm not looping. I mean, I'm kind of looping, but I'm kind of looping. But not really, okay? And this is the last. So I will stop looping soon. Okay. Wow. There was something, huh? This was something. Imagine if I decide to change it again. Say no. Okay. This was the last screen. Nice. Okay, so we have them all, and in theory they work. Now we will see in a second if they work. We'll see in a second if they work. So now what we need to do, we have this, and he has his replay off on all of them, which is exactly yes, what we want. But now we need to redo the same. So I have to copy this wall block, right? I have to copy this wall block, because you can say, oh, put it in a function. Hey, I could put it in the function, but where? The question is where, because we are going through the character creation. I would like to put it in a function, but the problem is that the input is different. No, I don't think I can. I think I just have to copy. Let's just copy. Let's just copy. I know it's a bit so-so to copy, but let's just copy. So inside compendium, story. No, inside compendium home. Yes. When you click on replay, exactly. When you click on replay, so here. Let me put the same disclaimer. Let me put the same disclaimer. Let me put the same disclaimer. In WD, let me name it properly. WD compendium home. WD compendium home. And I will put the same disclaimer here saying if you change something, change it also in char creation categories UI. Okay. So now the only problem is that 0 corresponds to Stonehammer, right? And 1, and I don't know, I need to have the mapping. And 1 are the Yankee. And 2 are the Innon that do not exist anymore. And 3 are the Ilian. 3 are the Ilian. And 4 nothing, and 5 the Northrir. Okay. And 6 the Dermorians. Okay. And 7 well, 7 the Stonehammer. I mean 7 I can connect it to Stonehammer, but anyway it would never happen. And 8 at the moment is a placeholder, so 8 will basically do nothing. So there's a placeholder, Diaboli history. We need to... is under construction. 9 is the Cran. 10 is the Lemur. The Lemur we don't have. So 10 is a placeholder. I can put it here for now. Missing histories. 10 is missing. 11 is the Klyros and we have it. And 12... no, wait. 12... what? 12 is the Yankee and not the Stone Hammer? Okay, anyway. 12, so 12 is not needed. Okay. Okay, so this should... okay, but we need to flag is replay, right? We flag is replay, is replay, is replay, is replay, is replay, is replay. Right, so that all of them are played properly. And this is good. And this is also good. Okay. Yes. So I think it should already work. Well, I don't know because I did a lot of changes, but basically, basically when I start, there is a thing missing. There is for all the new characters that will work, but for the old characters, I need a new step in my migration, in my update schema, because we basically need to add to character discoveries. Oh my god, so that's 200,000 entries. Holy shit. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's one for every character in the game. Oh my god. Ah, yes, I don't have another solution. I'm thinking, boys, because the first three entries in this page will be always there for the migrated characters, right? Well, at least the first one for sure. No, because you know, the point is that if I have to add now the entries for everyone, right? If I have to add the entry, so if we do select count from character, cannot type today, from characters where character type equal to 1, right? No, character type equal to 0. Right? So that's 205,000 characters created in our database. 205,000 characters created in the database. So this means that kind of instantly, you know, kind of instantly, I have to create 200,000 lines in the discovery table for each multiply by 3 though, because I have 3 entries. I mean, it's not a big issue. It's a small table, but it's a very small table. It's a very small table. It's just this one character discoveries. You know, it's like 2 integers, and but yeah, I will have to create 205,000 multiplied by 3. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I can just assume that the first 2 entries are a given, right? Because when you create your character, you basically arrive here. So I could say that if so this means that I'm not going to add compendium I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this, and I'm going to assume that the first 2 are always there. Now maybe now the only question is when do I send the compendium entries to the player then? When do I do it? Because do I do it here? I don't understand. What is this doing? Codex creatures. Get keys. And it's putting it into this array. So this is the output array. So, wait a second. I can add here the two entries that I'm sure I always have, right? One is based on the race. And basically I will have to do something like codex story array, but I will have to do an insert because I have to insert it in location 0. Is there a add to the head? Add no. Okay. I think insert insert 0 then. Now I think we have a bit of a problem here because plants and mineral array. Plants and minerals array. I don't remember how I did the receive compendium ID. Why? Ah. Okay. So at the moment we are not sending the IDs. We are sending the full. Okay. There's another there is a scalability. There is a scalability issue here. that I have to think about in the future. But basically, we need to have a caching mechanism, you know, because otherwise we will send so much data that is insane. So okay, fine, we will do that. Not now, but we have to remember to do that. I think I can probably create a mission file with all the performance improvements that we have to do, right? Because this thing will come up over and over. Did I do it? Did I do it already? Maybe I did it already. Win Linux performance. What is this? Okay, as I was trying to buy something. No, performance does not exist. And okay, let's create it. Let's create a new mission where I keep track of the performance improvement we need to do. Right, let me just see if there is a perf, but I don't think so. Optimization. Which one improvement I have it here? And optimize, no, okay. So no, it was not created. So one point is this one. So is implement data cache for compendium entries, and this one is C receive compendium C receive compendium IDs. The other one is we need to implement, we need to send inventory changes only and not the full inventory. And I think I will have to send, I think I will have to implement also a spell data cache. I mean, everything that is a lot of description should basically be... Okay, I mean, it's not something for today, but it's something that we need to keep in mind, right? That one day we will have to... One day we will have to do that. Okay. Okay, good. So going back to what we were doing. Going back to what we were doing. So with this, okay. I need... so basically we will say that we automatically add the first two, right? We add the first two to all characters, regardless. But we do it by code and not by database, right? Now, how do I know which one are the first two though? Because I have to find the item that has the race ID. So I need to, yeah, so I need my cache manager to be able to find the one with the right race ID. And then I think I will have one that is hard coded, which is the Homeworld. Sorry, that is the Draken Plane entrance, right? I think I will have that to be hard coded and GG. So it will be ID 50 or something, and yeah, I think so. I think so. So I will have. I don't think I have another way, right? So I know I don't have another way. I think this is the only way. I think this is the only way. So I have to. I have to do what? I have to take that list. I have to take this list basically, right? And I will create one entry for each. And those will stay there forever. So in my codex story, so in my codex story, I will have item type 1 everywhere, and I will have subtype 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, because 4 doesn't exist, 6, 7, I don't even want to put it, 8, 6, 6, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10 and 11. These are all the races that we have. And this will basically remain like this forever, right? I will never change it again. So this is Enki, this is Ilian. No, wait. Oh, fuck. Also 2 does not exist. Because Ilian is 3. Ah, I made a mistake. Okay, it's fine. We can delete this one. No need. No problem. Even if we have a hole here, it's no problem. Enki, Ilian, Noltrir, Dermurian, Diaboli, Kran, Lemur, Klyros, no. Okay, item icon we don't have, we don't care. I hope it will let me save. Default value empty. I mean, can you set it as a space or something for now? Duplicate entry 2 for key code. What? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Then I think we will just... So these are all the races, and there is one per race. And then I think we will have kind of a special item, which is 50. And here the subtype will not be relevant. Right? And this will be the stack between planes. Right? Come on. I said space. Okay. Okay, so when we load the data now, right? When we load the data in Cache Manager will load that and will preload all the stories, including their subtype, no? Is loading ID, item type. It's not loading the subtype? Why? It should load the subtype. It should load the subtype. It should load the subtype, huh? We need it. We need it. We need it. The name is subtype ID. Yeah, because we added it recently and that code is before our change. Okay. So it's loading this, it's loading the type, it's loading the subtype, it's adding everything there. Now it's not splitting it by race, huh? But yeah, exactly. Do we want to have a cached version of the one by race? I think it would be a good idea. I think it would be a good idea, actually. I mean, only the home worlds, right? Only the home worlds. Ah, I have it here. I did this already? Codex homeworld by race ID? No, I don't think I did it already. I think I thought about it, and I put it in the get. Yes, I have a get for it, but I don't have a set. Okay, nice. Okay, I understand. At least I'm consistent with my ideas. So here basically right? I don't know if I want to split them by subtype though, because but anyway, we'll think about that in the future. So I would say if item type equal to 1, which basically means homeworld story, then I want to add that particular item with the subtype ID as a key, right? Which is the race ID. What? Why doesn't like me? What? Why doesn't like this? Because this is not a codex story. Yes, it is. It is a codex story. What? Add. Add tmap. It's not add, it's push or something. What? A T array of code. No, wait a second. What do you mean by a T array? No, wait. A T array of codec story. No. We have only one codec story. We have only one codec story per homeworld, no? Well, at least now, maybe in the future. No, I think we will always have one. Here in this case, we always have one because if we have multiple, we will just trigger the multiple on the client, but not on the server. I think is fine. Hello, Fergus. I have found a rather large teleport issue. Oh, what is that? What do you mean by teleport issue? What do you mean? What do you have to do to make it happen? Basically. What you have to do to make it happen. Traveling on the road from Crystal Lake towards Gugronted. I've been trying to go around the area. I thought it was the port. It seems that the port is a lot wider than I was expecting. Almost like it is linked to the other mouse sector close to the Iron Fortress area. But what do you mean by teleporting? So what happens? What happens exactly? Because I don't understand. So do you see your character like rubber banding and something happens, or? Travel any direction in the area, it sends you directly to the Iron Fortress area. Really? That's very strange. I mean, in theory, it should never happen. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe there is a leftover trigger somewhere, because the only thing that can really teleport you is if there is a trigger, an invisible trigger, you know. But I don't know. Seems a bit strange. I don't know the race. No, in theory I know it, but I need to go to the I need to go to the pawn, hoping that the pawn is already active, but yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. Hopefully. Hopefully. I don't know if we have a get race ID. No, we have a get race info, and then from get race info we can get the UID of the race or something like that. Because I need the ID without sex. I know you may say it's better with sex, but in reality it's not. Get race ID. So correct story array. Correct story array. Ah, because I need the ID of that. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I need the of that one. I needed the ID. Okay. Fine. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but that's the way it is. No rubber banding, just a sudden jump with nothing seen. Do you have the coordinates of that or not? Do you have the coordinates of where that happens? Can you give me the coordinates? Because from the coordinates I can do the same example. I don't know, it seems impossible the way you say that, but maybe it is possible, so I just need to understand what the hell is going on. Teleport on road. So from this position, I don't know, I'm curious, I'm gonna try right now. I'm curious to see what the hell. In theory, it's not possible, but you never know. Maybe there is a mega trigger. Maybe there is a mega, super mega big trigger somewhere that it should not be there. Teleport failed. Okay. Why is it always raining now? I have no idea. Ah, by the way, it is night. Okay. What a surprise. What a surprise. Whenever I'm testing something, it's night. Well, we will make it day. So, I'm here. Okay, where the hell are we? Where the hell are we? I don't understand where we are. But anyway, you are saying that if I walk in some directions, it's going to teleport me somewhere? Look from the trees. I mean, which direction should I go? Apart the fact that this area needs to be completely terraformed, but where should I go? I don't know. I'm moving, but I'm not getting teleported anyway. Towards the lake. The lake should be this direction, no? I see the lake in the distance there. We will have, anyway, we will have placeholder. I mean, we will have, not placeholder, we will have like, I don't know to explain, but anyway. I'm at the lake. You are the other end of the port. I mean, which port? There is no port here. Why are you speaking about a port? There is no port. There is a bridge. But there is no port. There should be a road, right? Where are we? Are we south or north? I have no idea. Where is my compass? Where is my compass? Without compass I cannot do anything. Okay, we are north of the lake. Ah, the bridge is there. Ah, yes, the bridge is there. So there is the bridge and this is the road, right? And go to position 1-5. That position is not possible. It tells me that I cannot teleport, but I went a bit above it. I went 3 meters above it. Okay, I'm here. So this is where I started, right? This is where I started. Fuck, it's night again. Why when I teleport, the night and day doesn't work anymore? That's I think it only happens on teleport, but it seems that on teleport, night and day are not working. So anyway, I'm in that position. Now what should I do? I mean, the lake, I think it's this direction, right? You want me to go in this direction or more to the right? But I think it's very unlikely that that happens, but anyway. There is a big mountain here. Where should I go? I'm in the production server, by the way. The lake is there, and here there seems to be a river. Ah, there is the entrance to the bridge, I think. I think this is the road to the bridge. This part has not been updated too much, but... Follow the road from the river toward Homestead. This is the road. I think it is the road that goes Homestead, right? You want me to stay on this road? I think those coordinates are not proper anyway. Yay! I don't know, man. You have to tell me more directions. Follow the road and travel toward Gog. Oh my god, it's like 20 minutes of walking. Why you teleport to that position if then you have to go like 20 minutes away? I don't understand. It's so far away. Gog is so far away. It's so far away from here. Why you teleport in this location? So that location, I mean, we are like 2 or 3 maps. We are like 4 kilometers away at least from Gog. So I cannot go by walking. It will take me forever. And anyway, we should only hit the place where you get the teleport, right? I don't understand. Yeah, but why we don't have why we don't have the position of the trigger? I need the position of the trigger, not the position of, you know. I cannot walk forever. I cannot walk my life. I have a game to make. I have a game to make. I cannot walk forever. Where is the trigger? Where is the trigger? Is the trigger next to Gog? I can go to Gog and come back. Where is the trigger? This area needs more trees, by the way. Hello, zombie wind. Where is the trigger? I can go more, but it will take me forever, I tell you. It take me like 15 minutes, I don't know. No, maybe not 15 minutes, but anyway. And I'm sprinting, because if I'm not sprinting, I go like this. I can go with a mount, maybe. Or I can just teleport, but if I teleport... If I teleport, then maybe the trigger will not trigger. No, but I need to know where is the trigger, because in that direction is a bit too far. It's a bit too generic. Trigger is between Homestead and Gog. Okay, so why we don't go to Homestead directly then? Why we don't go to Homestead directly, which is simpler, right? Homestead. Where is Homestead here? Homestead. The trigger sends you to that area you started at. Okay, but I need the trigger position, not the end position. And by the way, from here to Gog is anyway an insane amount of walking. From this direction or from which direction? There is the east exit of Homestead. I don't know. I think I cannot do it this way. Find the coordinates of the trigger, right? Otherwise, GG. Who made this road, by the way? It's all broken. Look at that. I mean, Goog is very far from here anyway. It's very far from here. You have to basically go to all this road. Well, it's not super far now. Well, it's not super far. Let me try this. It's not super far, but still kind of far. It's basically above there. Is after these mountains, basically, right? I'm just ah! It happened. It happened. Yes, there is a trigger or something. Yeah, it happened. Okay. It happened. Okay, so that position is... I think I know... Where is it? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's probably a leftover. But it's very strange that it happens. But also, I didn't get any message on the client. Did I get a message or not? So let me see how can I quickly teleport there. The location is between... the location is not. It's a bit of a middle of nowhere, but I think it's probably where Cormia will be in the future. Observatory. I think observatory is not a bad place. To start with, so the positioning. Oh my god, why it always needs to be night? Come on, make it day. The place is the place is after this mountain, a bit to the left. At least this is where I... This is where it seems that I got teleported. Well, yeah, kind of here. Let me just check my position, so that we can see if it happens again. I'm going north here? What do you mean? I think that's the road that we were doing before. When we got teleported, we were pretty much on that road. I think. It's very strange that this happened. I think we were there. Yeah, we were like in front of us. Wait a second. We were... but maybe it's on the ground, right? Maybe it's not here, because now I'm flying. I think when it happened... because that's Homestead, right? I came out of Homestead and I went down this road. And I was like... pretty much in this position. Let me / pause again. So it was there. Kind of here. I don't remember if we were here already. Or I was off. Yeah, I was commenting about the road. It was all broken, right? I said, oh, the road is all broken. No, but it was above this. It was not here. It was just above it. I think here we are too deep or not. No, I said, ah, it's after that mountain. I think it's probably very close to here. But I don't remember if it was above. Do you think it was above? I don't remember. I'm going back. I'm going back to... I'm going back to Homestead. Homestead is here. There is the waterfall. What the hell, this land? Anyway. Hey, somewhere here, I don't know. I think that, yeah, maybe just an empty trigger. It's very possible. It's very possible there is an empty trigger. Uh-oh. 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 My character is very upset. Holy shit, this part is all broken. I will have to fix this river. I don't know. I have to... yeah, it's kind of here, but I don't know where. It's probably... it can be a database trigger of some kind. I think the road is in front of me, huh? Yeah, we were on this road. Let me do a slash pause here because it probably will happen soon. But we need this the coordinate where it triggers, okay? Not the coordinate where we land. And I can watch the video back and see when we hit that. I'm sure I was coming back from the east side of... I think it was here. This was the broken road. When I said there is a broken road, was this one. 100%. Was this. So I was just outside. But then I don't know if I don't remember if I walked down the road fully or I just teleported at a certain point because I was annoyed. But yes, anyway, it's something we need to find out. Reported toward the next road part. Could be. There is something. I don't know what is it, but should be right here. Okay, let me do a pause and see. Let me do a position so we have it saved. La 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 la, going around, looking around the place, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I don't remember this area though. Maybe it triggers only sometimes. It doesn't trigger. It doesn't trigger, boys. I have no idea. I have no idea. Ah! Okay. So I was on the plane. Okay, let me go back to 1 minus 174069 and then minus 372 700 and minus 7109, whatever. Anyway, it's official that the teleport is fucking up the time of the day. But because you're always becoming night, I don't know why. And so it's basically not here. It's in the plane down there, right? So if I slide me forward 100 and I slide me forward 100 again. Ah, teleport failed. What do you mean? Ah, teleport failed. Teleport failed. Let me do a /pause here because I think we are very close. Yes, we are basically there. We are basically there. I get no message though. I just get teleported. So the position is this one. The position is 161 678 whatever minus 398 160 whatever minus 725. So if I go forward from here, I get teleported. Okay. Now, why this happens? Boo. But I can check on the maps if there is something. Yes. That's very strange. That is very strange. I don't know why, but it seems that there is... I can go around it and see if... if it's just a small area there or if it's a larger area. You know, walking around seems is not triggering. Yeah, now it triggered. Yeah, anyways, in that location. I will check. At the moment I don't know, but I will check. I think it's a good one. I don't know, there can be a trigger. I don't know what is it. I have no idea what is it. I have no idea. I have no idea. Zero idea. Recompiling. I have to go now though, it's a bit late, but I think we made good progress. I think it will compile, yes. So basically the idea is, did we add the OML and the cycle track and planes? So exactly. So I need to add 2 entries. I need to add one first entry. So let me do it. Get codex onward by story ID. Okay. I understand. This function would never be used though, because this function will never be called. So I think it's better if I delete it, because yeah, exactly. This function should be deleted. Otherwise, I'm confusing myself. Then if this one should be deleted. It is a very wide trigger. I just tried to get past on the big hill on the left and he ported me again. I have no idea what it can be. But I will test it tomorrow maybe. I just want to reach a stable point in this compendium stuff. I mean, we will not be able to see it tonight, so I will have to anyway continue tomorrow on this one. But we are not too far, eh? We are not too far. I think another half an hour or so and we could have seen the proper entry in the story, in the compendium story. I think it doesn't require much more time, but yeah, in fact now we succeeded. So I think I have to do 2 things. I have first to add the starter that I can print story entry, and this will be as simple as adding our 50, right? These are coded ID 50, and then we add the homeworld entry. It's always present. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today. I will continue tomorrow. I think we are close to see to see this, right? To see this and to actually be able to click on replay and see the wall replay, right? I think we are very, very close because all the code is done, all the blueprints are done, basically all the changes are done. I just need to probably start it up and see, but now it's becoming too late, so I cannot do it. I cannot do it, so I will say goodbye. And thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow evening around 9:30 p.m. Central European time. And we will continue with this. And yeah. See you soon. If you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube is always a good idea. And also if you want to support the project on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/planeshift. And become a patron. You can download the game right now. It is available. The server is up. And you can play. If you want to play. See you, boys. Bye-bye.